What's up? It's Mike B with Bombero Bus, and this video is a review of a tow bar that I ordered for a barn bus find. It just came in, and I'm on my way over there to put it together and give it a quick dry run on Roxanne, the bus I already have. So let's go. In part one, we went over the logistics, and this was a part of the cost. It was cost $325, but he ships it out himself, and there's a $50 charge for that. So it was $375 total to get here. But I wanted to open it up and let you guys see it. This is a tow bar for a bus that I got from a guy on the Samba, and I'll put his information on here. But he has a good reputation, and I can tell already just from looking at it extreme quality. Looks like you got some, high grade tubular steel there. The welds look good, and basically what we want to know is, will this fit? Okay, wow, not gonna lie, that took longer than I thought. That thing was wrapped up way tighter than it looked, but I appreciate it. It comes painted and ready to go. Mine came with a 2-inch ball, but you can get them to make it with the 1 7/8 if you like. So there it is. You can see what I need to do is make these connections here, and now that I've got it out, we're gonna put it together and take a look at it then. All put together, the two pieces slid together relatively easy. They made it about that far apart from each other before they needed just a little bump with a rubber mallet, but they're brand new, and I like the tighter fit on there. These turned out to be 14 millimeters, and pretty valuable load you're pulling there. So they do come with the lock washers on them also, but that's it all put together. Pull the pins now and get up under the bus, and hopefully I'll be able to show you the process of it going on there, even though I think if you've been watching this long, you've figured it out by now. And another important measurement I was curious about is the span across here. That's the part that goes under your beam there, and we got right on 2.5. And it's hard to measure a round object, but that's also what we got on my beam, was about 2.5. So I don't mind if it's a snug fit as long as it goes on there. But I should mention that it's an aftermarket Wagons West front end, so I don't know the thickness or diameter of a stock one. So either this guy knows exactly what he's doing, or I got very lucky, or a combination of both. But here it is on the beam, okay? And I can't express how close of a fit this beam inside the U-shape part here was. We bumped it with the jack, and then it went up in there. So the tolerance is low, which I appreciate, because you don't want a bunch of loose rattling going on down here. But oh man, the Zerk's fitting, if you can see that, it clears on that side, and I mean by 1/8 of an inch, and you probably can't see it well, but the Zerk fitting on this side, there it is. So see, a gratuitous Not gratuitous, but just enough to not have me worried. It's like the guy nailed it, really, as far as the measurements. Like I said, the only problem that we had was bumping this one on. Had to file those top flange here a little bit on the inside, and then we bumped it up with that jack. And I won't deny that for a minute I thought, uh-oh, this might not work. Now, on my case, if you saw the video on my steering dampener, it's not in the way on this one. It's a pretty close fit, but what we noticed was, if you look at the piece of metal on here, you see that web right there? Well, when we looked on this side over here, that web does not exist. And so it sticks out to the eye, and not knowing, I supposed that he did that on purpose and knew something I didn't know. And it turns out he did, because if that web piece was on this side, look at what it would be hitting right there. It would hit my steering dampener. So the guy knows what he's doing. So far, so good. One thing I do want to mention is that is a pretty nice beam there. And the paint job's been holding good on it. But just by the nature of the tight fit of this Towbar, you can already see, like, right there, it knocked a little bit of paint off, and I imagine it's gonna knock a little bit more with such a close tolerance. But it's not bad, man. It moves up and down freely, and you know, it's just a part of the game. So we're gonna try to hook it up to the truck now and pull it around the yard a little bit, you know, into some turns, and see how it goes. I had to switch to a 2-inch ball on here. That's what I wanted. He would do an 1 7/8 for you. You see the safety chains are hooked up. The tongue fit really good under there. This lockdown, we're gonna put still at least something through there to hold it. But this is what I want you to see. So the clearance looks good to me. Nothing appears to be hitting. There it is in its usable configuration. So nothing left to do but give it a test run around the yard. And that wraps up part 2 of this barn bus find. That was the Towbar review. That's how we're gonna pull this bus home, and we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Check out part 3 where we're gonna actually go get it. If this review helped you, like and subscribe, or a thumbs up. If not, leave me some comments. But either way, thanks for watching Bombero Bus, and we'll catch you on the next one.